I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly. The soothing sound of my voice. Ha ha! Hello there, folks. Welcome yet to another weekly episodic episode. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. Welcome to episode 149. Man.
Getting up there in age.
Yeah, we're getting up there in age. We're getting really special. And just to let you guys know how special we are, as always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. Jared, say hello.
You be throwing me off guard with that shit.
To the internet.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Hello, internet.
Oh, well, hello, internet, indeed. And we are here, and we are ready to entertain, or at least attempt to entertain, because that's what we attempt to do. So, a lot going on this week. Okay, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody that wished me a happy birthday yesterday. From the
Happy birthday!
Yeah, I'm a year older, 34 rotations around the sun. Raised the roof.
You don't gotta tell everybody all that.
That's all right. It's no big deal. No big deal. Hey, when we get famous and we're going to be on Wikipedia, it's going to have our date of birth anyway.
I don't think you really have a choice in that matter.
I don't.
Yeah.
So it's.
Well, I don't know. I think you can write in. I forgot how the whole thing works, but like other people used to be able to just put anything up.
Really?
But I think you can kind of combat that nowadays. I don't know what the process.
So if you wanted to create a profile about me, I could stop you from doing that.
I suppose you can. I don't. It's been a long time since I looked at the actual rules for Wikipedia. So.
Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff.
I know they were looking for donations a lot for a while. I wonder whatever happened with that, because I think they were trying to keep it ad free, or they were trying to keep it from being sold or something. So they were asking for people for donations. Which, if you guys want to give us donations, that'd be great too.
You're always welcome to donate to us, whether it's money, nice little glasses,
or right here. Oh shit! Well, we're not even close to having been subscriptions yet, because we need an average of 3 viewers. We got all the other ticks for path to affiliate.
Okay, so we're covering all bases except for one.
Except for the viewer, average of 3 viewers at the same time. So like when I'm streaming, that's hours added on to the average.
I see.
So like if there's one person watching me stream, then it doesn't help. So I don't know. I think you know what I'm trying to say. You should look at your Twitch account sometime and look at how it's broken down.
I will definitely take a look at that. I was actually streaming last night, and for the first time in probably 10 years, I actually did not go to a bar for my birthday. I came home, had some food, talked to my mom, talked to my sister, talked to my cat. My cat's pretty cool. And then I got on the sticks. And, that was my birthday. I had a great day. But, again, thank you to everybody that reached out, to everybody at work, everybody in the shop. If you reached out to me, text me, called me, whatever the case may be, thank you very much. And we would like to give a very special birthday shout-out today.
Hold on. I got news for you. That means all your birthday is going to be like that from now on. Because as you get older, nobody really gives a fuck that much.
I know. That's why I was just like, hey, you know what? Me and you are out. Well, us in general.
Yeah,
are out pretty regularly. So going to the bar on your birthday is just like another Tuesday after work for me. So it's not a big deal. But I appreciate everybody that reached out. And real quick, big birthday shout out to one of our biggest supporters. She is super awesome, and I hope you enjoy your day today. Okay.
Shout out to you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, we truly appreciate you and everything that you do for us. We really do.
I gotta do the obligatory send them the Facebook message.
I did that earlier.
No, I know, but like, I'm really bad with it. But I only do it for people like who I like really fuck with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's just like some random person that I just known like 20 years ago, like Does it really? Do I really have to? Unless they're still kind of important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair assessment. I want to say, I'm sure everybody's kind of, I wouldn't say guilty of this, but does this as well. You're going to wish a happy birthday to your immediate friends or family, and then acquaintances that maybe you knew in high school or still see or interact with from time to time. Yeah, I'll give it that. But somebody that I barely speak to or do not know, more than likely I'm not, because at the end of the day, that person's going to be like, why the fuck are you wishing me a happy birthday?
No, they're not. They're not even going to think about it. It's going to be they're just going to hit the like button. Phobia says RJ goes to the bar every day, not just another Tuesday. So. Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah, that's what we said. Phobia. It's funny. I got a joke for you, Jared.
Oh god,
it's a really good joke too.
Is it a dad joke?
So, why did the Scarecrow receive an award?
It's a dad joke. I don't know, RJ. Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field. Do you like it?
Hold on, man. Hold the fuck on.
Dude, it's a great joke.
Where's my fucking button?
Well, it doesn't work today because it's a good joke.
Oh, no. There it is.
Well, I found it funny.
Of course you did.
It's a funny joke.
You like dad jokes.
I don't like all dad jokes.
Well, you know what? It's not. I got to stop calling it because not all dad jokes are. The technical term, because I'm trying to use the technical terms for the comedy world, it's a street joke.
I got you. What do you call a hooker that farts? A prostitute. What? I've been working on my material, man. Come on.
That's not your material?
No, it's not my material at all.
That's clearly somebody else's joke.
No, it's somebody told it to me. I don't think it's their joke.
Yeah, it's a street joke.
Yeah, okay, but the Scarecrow one is good. I don't care what anybody says.
He's outstanding in his field.
Yeah, he's outstanding in his field. I don't know. I got a big crack out of it because I'm a simple man and I like simple things like hot dogs and burgers. Yeah.
He said, Phobia said you should use that sound every time RJ talks.
Dude, shut up, Phobia. Oh my god. So
the interaction is great.
The interaction is great. So we can have maybe 90 minutes of Jared just talking. But something that I did want to bring up that I messaged you the other day about, which is actually a really important thing, is the downfall of Chipotle.
Yeah, you said that, and I was like, okay, because I thought about it, and I was like, I have been also having some issues with them lately, but I don't know when it switched over, but I think it was sometime earlier this year, because I would order stuff, like I do a lot of I order to my place through the Chipotle site. And I would order double meat, extra rice, extra cheese, fajitas, beans, usually black beans, and then like a side of guacamole or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So then I started. At first, I was getting the double portions and like everything that was supposed to be in there. But lately, even though I've been paying for the double shit, I have been getting the single shit.
Single portions are terrible.
For all, like even after asking for extra rice, I'm still getting single portion extra rice.
And you can tell, folks. You can tell. Anybody that has gone to Chipotle, which I think is a majority of us, you know the difference between double the portion. So it's like if you go into the line, if you go inside, you order, and you're watching them take their scooper, their spoon, their spatula, whatever you want to call it, and you watch them dump the one serving on there, and then they try to move the bowl down or the burrito, whatever it is. It's like, whoa, hold on there, partner. I asked for double. I want to see that spoon in there 2 times. I want it shimmied around the edges. I'm serious, dude. Like, you gotta.
I like shimmy,
dude. Yeah, you gotta shimmy around that. So, because the first scoop, it's gonna all sit in the middle. That's fine, and it's gonna gently fall out into place. But in order to keep it impacted a little bit, you take the second portion and go around it. That's the way it works. So the reason I bring this up is because somebody at work ordered Chipotle the other day, and they're like, "Hey, you want Chipotle?" And I just kind of was like, I don't think I do. As somebody who enjoys it on occasion, I said, I don't think I do. I said, because for some reason, it doesn't do anything for me anymore. Because you remember maybe, many years ago, I wouldn't say many years ago, several years ago, look at the location in Kingstown, how packed it used to be.
Yeah, that was when they first opened, kind of.
And the line would be wrapped around the inside, sometimes to the door when you walk in or a little past it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the place to go on a Friday night or whatever for lunch, on a Saturday lunch, and it's always busy.
Yep.
Now when I go, if I go, it's empty, it's barren, it's dormant.
Well, I think part of that is there's other locations that have opened up in the area. So
this is true.
People are able to go to like a local one. Like there's one by my house, which is the worst one in my opinion out of the three.
Yeah,
because there's the one in I think it's Saratoga.
Yeah, there's one in Saratoga. That's correct.
That one to me is the best one out of those three. Although the Kingstown one was pretty dope back in the day too. Let's see. He's talking shit again. Phobia said, you wouldn't have that problem if okay, he gave you a compliment actually. He said you wouldn't have that problem if you managed it.
No. Oh my God, a compliment from Phobia. Can you screenshot that, please, and send it to my phone? That way I have it forever in my memories.
Yeah, remind me to, let's see if even my fucking.
Thank you, Phobia. That is so very, very nice of you to say that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's lost its zest, the pizzazz of it being Chipotle. It's just, do you think it's for white people?
When you, this is getting into a murky water, but I wouldn't say it's for only white people.
No, I don't think it's only for white people. No, I didn't say all that. Well, there's a camera cutting off,
I would say that it's Americanized for sure. It's definitely not Mexican food.
Okay, I think. Excuse me, as I die here on camera. No, I think Americanized is the better term. It's very.
It's not even Tex-Mex, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just Mexican flavors thrown into a bowl.
It's very weird, folks.
It's good. I would not see. I think when people say they don't like Chipotle or whatever, I think they're expecting like real Mexican food because they kind of come off that way. They're selling carne asada and carnitas and all. Like
especially the commercials and how it's projected.
Well, kind of, but I think they're also their main goal is to let everybody know that their food is responsibly raised as far as their meats, and like just everything is supposed to be natural, quote unquote.
Okay.
But under the guise of being healthy Mexican food, which that's not. There's no such thing.
I don't know if I'd want healthy Mexican food.
You don't.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I was at my heaviest when I was getting cooked every day, like legit Mexican food.
Yeah.
I've never been above like. I always walk around like at the most like 165.
Okay.
No. I'm talking about now. I'd say 145, 150 back then.
Okay.
This was probably 15, 16 years ago. Now I'm like 165. But I was at that time when I moved back here, I was 170. I had never seen what 170 was, bro.
I once at one point in my life I weighed about 220 pounds.
When was this? This was right after Papa John's?
Yeah, it was when I left, around the time I left. Yeah, I weighed about 220, dude.
You didn't look it. Well, maybe you did.
I mean, it's kind of hard to, even for me, I got on the scale. The only reason I know that because I obviously went to the doctors for a checkup. Like, hey, RJ, hop up on the scale. And I was looking at it, and I was mortified, dude. I was mortified. They were like, yeah, we'll take maybe about 5 pounds off your boots. I was like, oh, thank God. They were like, yeah, you're still about 220. I was like, 100 pounds? Like 220?
Damn, your boots probably weigh fucking 10 pounds.
Dude, I was mortified. I was sitting there, and we didn't even get the physical part yet. Like, I was just like, oh, man, he's about to tell me I'm dying. All sorts of shit.
Checking your vitals.
Oh, man. And they were like, your pulse? And I was like, do I have one? Like, I was fucking scared, dude.
Was your blood pressure high?
Believe it or not, no, it's maybe slightly. My cholesterol was a little high. Now, my blood pressure has actually relatively always been pretty good.
Cheese and processed meats.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. That's why I kind of cut a lot of the pork out of my diet. I mean, I still eat it on occasion. Not to say that.
Not just pork. No, like straight up regular, like, I mean, I don't want to say bacon in there because that you can have a lot of preservatives depending on where you get that from. But I'd say like a pork chop.
Yeah.
You're probably fine with that. Like, just don't put a whole bunch of seasoning on it. But like the processed shit, like pepperoni, shit, bacon, sausage, all that shit is what fucks you up. And I need to get back off it, but for a while I was off of red meat. I hadn't had red meat in years.
Yeah.
But then you get involved with certain people, and they're like, "Oh, I like this," and blah blah blah, and you're like, oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'll try it. So now I'm kind of trying to wean myself back off of it. But I know I need it sometimes just for the iron, but I also don't want it because it also can cause high blood pressure in mass quantities. But
Yeah, no. My grandfather or my
RJ, you like red meat every night, huh?
So let me take a sip.
I didn't say that. I'm just.
Oh yeah, no, yes, every night the reddest of meat. Anyway, what I was gonna say is no, my grandfather, my mom's dad, he was like really big into it, like when he was younger and as he got older, and that was what caused a lot of his health problems as he got older, because he wasn't, times have changed, drastically in terms of how diet is portrayed.
Oh yeah, well we know more
yeah.
about what causes. Just like back in the day, everybody was smoking back in the day, like you couldn't go anywhere and nobody had a cigarette in their mouth. Like now we know the dangers of smoking and
Secondhand smoke,
or even secondhand smoke. Yeah, so now people have acted accordingly and adjusted. But I mean that's the same thing with food, like the pyramid, the shit. The food pyramid.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw that on a package?
I haven't seen a food pyramid probably since elementary school.
Exactly, because they fucking debunked that shit. It's not because everybody's different. Like some people can't even have bread, and that bread is like on the fucking. It was like the very first rung. It's a grain.
Your grain and your wheats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say, shit, man. So, in terms of how, with the smoking, how you said everybody, it's funny you say that. I know people our age were more than likely to remember this stuff a little more than younger folks. Is you could go into a restaurant, there's a smoking and a non-smoking section.
Oh yeah,
you could go into a restaurant, eat your dinner.
Up until a few years before Lucky's closed, there was a what's it called, a smoking section. Like you could only smoke in the bar area.
Yeah.
And not in the
I used to smoke a Black and Mild in that place, dude. Have my beers, sit, watch TV, whatever game is on, and then just fire that shit up, dude. I smoked a blunt in there once too. Don't tell anybody.
I wish you could see these fucking. I need to figure out a way you can see these comments. Actually, no, you can. You pull it up on your phone and you can see see the chat.
Well, my phone's almost dead, so I'm letting it charge. And the reason it's not charged.
That way I don't have to read them every fucking time. You can read some.
Nah, that's fine. No, and the only reason it's not charged because I was using it earlier for a guide because our good friend John, who will no longer be mentioned on the show.
That's what I was saying. He just came in.
He helped me get my Far Cry achievements today with the little co-op missions that took us 3 hours to do today. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Now I got to clean up those last two and on to the next game. If you're an achievement hunter, folks, give me a shout. Forever_dope. Twitch TV. You can check out my streams, mostly Apex, but sometimes I do a little bit of achievement hunting on it because I'm a grown man that likes trophies, okay? And I like the little number that comes up next to it. And if you get a rare one, it's got a little diamond and makes a special little noise. It's really cool when it happens. It makes me feel gratified. I feel like a level of satisfaction that I haven't felt before. If that's,
what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about when you unlock an achievement. It makes a little noise. It comes up on your screen, shows you how much gamer score it is. But it's so cool. It's instant gratification, sir. But some of those motherfuckers, man, they take forever. I swear to God. Just saying.
Oh yeah. If it takes too long, then I'm not gonna do it. Fuck. Why's my phone not playing this shit?
That's all right.
Well, let me just read a couple of these. Epic came in. He said, "Is it the cigarettes are bad or is it just genetics?" I would venture to say that
I think cigarettes are bad.
I think they're bad.
Inhaling smoke is not good.
Let's put it this way. Of the people, let me switch the camera. Of the people in my family who have had lung cancer, they were smokers. Now it remains to be seen whether I get it or not, but that's kind of like clear science that smoking directly affects. The
I mean,
lungs.
you're inhaling numerous chemicals.
Yeah.
And obviously the human anatomy is not designed to ingest certain things. And over time, it will probably deteriorate your body in some way, shape, or form, whether your organs or your face, like your wrinkly face from smoking and all that other stuff. I'm sure it does have an effect. Here, let me take one last sip of this.
Okay. Well, so this is what his point was. He said some people smoke all their lives and never get cancer, and then some people who don't smoke get cancer. Well, I don't think that a lot of people who don't smoke get lung cancer. They may get some other form of cancer. That I understand you there, but I'd say lung cancer for sure, and throat cancer for people who do dip and stuff like that. And I'm not disparaging anybody. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I'm just telling you, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, especially dip, dude. Dip is fucking nasty, bro. I've
had bad experiences with fucking people leaving bottles around and shit. So like that's why I don't do dip.
Well, I don't do dip because it's never been appealing to me. And this is obviously coming from somebody who smoked.
I tried it in the military when I first went in, and like you meet when you first get in there, you meet a lot of people from different places, so you're exposed to a lot of different things.
It's newer things and stuff like that.
I'm like, yeah, I'll try that. Like, we only live once. I'd try anything once, you know what I'm saying? Except for, I'm not going to say it, but except for certain things.
Cocaine.
No, that's not what I was going a different direction.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like, I'll try anything once, but yeah. See, I knew it was coming. RJ should join the Navy. He'd fit right in.
I'm not going to fit right in. I can't drive down to Richmond and back without fucking panicking.
It is coming up, so you can look at the chat.
Oh, sweet. So I'm watching me watch us.
You don't have to watch you.
That's so crazy. No, I'm not joining the Navy. My mom wanted me to join the military, and I simply refused to do it.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna let that one through. No. You can't see it over there.
No,
I have to moderate it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to let that one through.
It's all right. Did say I take it in my butt?
Yeah,
that's what
the auto mod was like, you might not want this.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry. I know who you are.
I'll go ahead and deny that word. Don't use that again.
Oh, geez, Louise. So anyway,
just because we don't want to make sure we don't get like alienated on Twitch and kicked off Twitch.
Nah, we're not going to get alienated. No, but speaking of the Navy and everything, Phobia, he's actually a pilot. He's getting his pilot's license, learning how to fly.
Wait, what the fuck do you mean, speaking of the Navy?
Well, it made me think of flying for some reason, even though it has the Navy has nothing to do with.
I mean, they do. They have planes.
I get it, but I understand it's more, the Navy SEALs, the water, all that other stuff. But it just made me think,
Navy SEAL. This motherfucker doesn't know how the military works.
Let
me break it down for you, sir.
Yeah.
Army is ground. They have some air. He said, bruh. He's probably saying bruh because, like, you probably putting his business out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Army is ground / there's some air. Air Force is air, obviously. Navy is sea. They have boats. And they have some air. That's why they have aircraft carriers. That's where Top Gun comes from.
I like the boats.
I'm sure you do. Like he said, you'd fit right in the Navy.
I know what you're trying to do. We sail the seven seas.
And the Marine Corps is amphibious. They go land, sea, and air. It's even in the hymn. And I'm not going to sing it because everybody should know it already.
All right. I'm sure I'm going to hear it later on today.
Oh, yeah, you are. Hoorah.
Oh, so. Well, okay. All right.
Read the chat.
Let me see what's going on here. I am reading it.
It's sad that he has to do all that.
That's pretty funny.
Read it, motherfucker.
You want me to read it out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, so gonna be epic, or epic, I should say. Make sure you let me know when you take off. I'll look out the window. And it says every day, LOL. Okay. I still find that funny.
I didn't get it.
I don't know. Maybe if I take off out of a plane or something, you know, if I ever get on.
Well,
a plane.
no. Eventually, I want to get my pilot's license. It's like 15 grand or something?
That I don't know. I did.
Yeah, it's like 15. I've done the research.
Well, that's why I brought it up because I thought that's something that you're kind of into.
Oh, well,
in terms of flight.
Yeah, no, I love planes. I want to get a pilot's license. Just even if I get the lowest level one, that's cool with me.
Would you fly a helicopter?
I'm not. Rotary isn't really my thing. I like fixed wing.
Okay.
I mean, helicopters are cool. But like I had a girlfriend that I had in high school. Her dad was a pilot, helicopter pilot in the military. Military. I'll just go with that. So yeah, it just wasn't ever my thing. I like fixed wing.
Okay, that's
fine.
fine.
I love jets. I like going fast, and even the single engine, like the plane that's at the that's in Top Gun 2.
Okay.
That is a P-51 Mustang, which was one of the fastest planes in World War II, I believe. That plane that was in that movie was actually Tom Cruise's airplane.
Okay.
He's had that plane for a long time. He paid, I think it was like $1 million, probably 25 years ago now. But that's his plane. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
He's got a bunch of different like licenses and shit.
Dude, Tom Cruise is like the universal man. Like, I swear. Yeah. Oh, I see the chat's blowing up.
No, not RJ I said me.
RJ had a girlfriend once, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. Thank you, Phobia. To answer your question, I don't know if there's an answer to it at all, but that's okay.
I think none of us know the answer to that one.
And I hope nobody ever does.
I think. Well, no. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how to,
with that question.
I don't know how to really explain that either.
Explain what?
If I've ever had a girlfriend.
There's no explanation or not. Either you have or you haven't.
I mean, I've had. Yeah. Duh.
Okay, then there you go. That's the explanation. What the fuck?
I don't know. It's just making me think.
How was it making you think? You either had one or you didn't.
I did. It's just I don't know. It's like nobody's ever really like asked me that before.
No. Yeah. Can y'all please help this man? Oh wow. I'm not reading that one. Don't say. I mean, you don't have to say it out loud if you don't want to.
Shut up, Phobia. Fucking dickhead. So another thing I wanted to talk to. So I had an experience this week. Okay. Earlier in the week. It's nothing bad. I swear.
What kind of experience?
So we went to Wendy's.
Hold on.
Go ahead, hit me.
Your experience was.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Oh my God, dude. That's been the greatest soundbite of all time. What I was going to say is, so earlier in the week, get to work, get in, clock in, do your thing. Somebody says, hey, we're going down to Wendy's. I said, sure. I said, who's buying? Somebody's like, hey, I got you today. Get me tomorrow or whatever. I said, no problem. So go down there, get my food, or they get our food, bring it back. They have on the menu now, they've got the chicken sandwich with the cheese and the bacon on it, okay, which is really good. I don't know the proper name for it. I just call it the bacon chicken sandwich. That's really what
Is this a new concept to you?
It's not new, but it wasn't there previously.
Wendy's has a lot of mixture of different things, so I'm pretty sure they had that before.
It seems new to me. Because,
or you could have asked for cheese on your chicken sandwich with bacon.
It's fine. It's fine. No problem.
Very well.
So anyway, I'm eating my sandwich, and I notice there's no lettuce on it. And I'm thinking, that's a little weird.
So you just had a bad experience in restaurants all week, huh?
No. Well, sort of. So I'm sitting there. I pay it no mind. I eat it. I'm like, okay, no problem. So then Thursday comes. Okay, so we all collectively agree we're going to go to Wendy's again, like 2 days after the fact. So I was like, here, I'll go down there and pick it up. So I drive down there. It's right down the street from my job. I get up to the drive-thru window, and there's this big-ass sign. It says, we currently have no lettuce. And then it hit me. I was like, this is why I didn't have lettuce the other day. I was like, do I want to get another sandwich? I was like, sure, why not? They were like, we don't have lettuce. I was like, well, I can read the sign, but thank you for letting me know. So I ordered my sandwich. Get back to work, and I'm thinking, now that I'm aware that there's no lettuce on it, like intentionally, as I'm eating it, it did nothing for me. I was actually upset. It lacked that little crunch.
Let me ask you something. You put lettuce and tomato on a chicken, cheese, and bacon sandwich?
Yeah. I mean, that's how it comes.
That sounds gross.
It's actually very good.
With mayonnaise too?
Nah. No, I don't think there was mayonnaise on it. No.
There had to be something. What? There's no sauce on it?
No. Yeah, I guess there is mayonnaise on it. I mean, it's not a very big sandwich. Maybe a little bit, but not overly saturated.
Sounds fucking gross.
It was good, but however, it lacked that crunch, that crisp crunch that lettuce gives you. And now that I was aware that it wasn't there, intentionally, it bothered me.
You're weird, bro.
I'm not weird.
Yeah, you don't need lettuce. Is not that important.
It's not.
First of all, that should not even do nothing for you nutrition. Well, not that Wendy's does either, but.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to Wendy's thinking, oh man, I'm eating a healthy meal today. No, it's like I'm gonna eat this, feel awful afterwards, and then go about my day. And then hours from now, go use the restroom like an adult. You know what I mean?
How the fuck? Okay, now I got another one. How do you correlate going to the restroom? So you know you're gonna go to the restroom immediately after eating that,
No, not immediately. No.
or soon after.
A couple hours afterwards, I would say. You know, just you eat, you digest food, and your bowels do the rest.
Okay.
Now, if I ate something and then like 5 seconds later, like it's obviously digesting at a rapid pace, then that's a little different. That means there's something probably wrong with you. Let's see what's going on. I didn't realize that lettuce is an addictive, making it a narcotic. Wait, no, I'm reading this wrong. Lettuce is addictive, making it a narcotic.
Where'd you get? I didn't realize.
You didn't realize. I didn't realize what?
You said I didn't realize lettuce. Blah 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 blah.
No. The chat that I'm seeing.
It doesn't say that.
Lettuce is addictive, making it a narcotic.
Yeah, it didn't say I didn't realize.
Well, that's what I was saying. I didn't realize, but then I realized I was reading it wrong. So I didn't realize that. I realized I was reading it wrong, or I realized that I didn't realize I was reading it wrong.
What in the fuck?
So lettuce is addictive according to Epic, and I would have to agree. Lettuce, it's not addictive, but it's needed. I think it's needed.
It's just water, bruh.
It is, but
it's not needed. I mean, I don't say it's not needed. It's an option that you can have, but if it's not there, I don't really care. And to be honest, when I order fast food, I prefer not to have the vegetables on it because I don't know how fresh those vegetables are and how it was prepared. I don't trust other people preparing my vegetables.
I think that's a fair assessment.
When it comes to fresh vegetables, cooked vegetables is one thing, but like
if it's raw, yeah.
like I don't know, like that. That tomato could have been sitting out for hours. It could have been sitting on that sandwich for fucking hours, or at least few like 30 minutes too long.
Yeah, it's funny you say that now that you brought that up. The other day I went to our local watering hole, Tortuga Verde, okay, and somebody brought out a container of limes, oranges and limes for the bar and all that. You know, pretty decent sized container too. And I looked over because I was sitting there, and I said, "Oh my God, those limes they look hideous." Yeah. I was like, they look, and the person behind the counter was like, "Oh, I know." I was like, "Well, get rid of them." You know,
they're
like,
gonna use them.
oh, dude, I was looking at it. I was like, "Don't cut that."
No, they're gonna cut that shit.
Oh, dude, I would have like just started chucking them, you know, into the like Kobe. Oh, sorry,
Jesus
from afar,
Christ.
you know, with the lime, you know, into the trash can. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I wouldn't cut that. Like when I worked in food.
Hold on, Epic said definitely eat the lettuce. He was like, or is it just crunchy water? It was like definitely eat the lettuce there. I see what you're saying, but I'm saying like if I go to a drive-through, I don't know how long it's been there.
I like the frog.
Yeah, I forget that's the Pepe frog, but Pepe laugh. That's Pepe laugh.
I love it.
Somebody explain what Pepe means, because I know you don't know streaming terms. Maybe somebody in the chat will know.
I think Phoebe is a very big into streaming, or he in terms of his intelligence.
Well, that's why I said somebody in the chat may know. So let them answer.
Okay, chat. Don't let me answer for you.
He's out here trying to dictate what people say.
No,
but aside from the bad words.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. No, but I mean, when I made food, if something looked remotely wrong, I would just chuck it. Nobody likes cutting a nasty-ass tomato. And they just get all funky and...
He said it's a meme originating from Feels Good Man.
Feels Good Man. Can we pull up Feels Good Man?
Yeah, let me pull him up real quick.
I'm sure we've seen it, but don't realize what it is.
I always thought it was the Pepe thing.
Oh, God. I feel like we're going to run into something that we shouldn't see. Feels good, man. Let's see. Oh, and there's a meme. There's the meme. Because Google apparently has everything. Let's pull it up.
Yeah, but I wanted to explain what it is.
Okay. Know your meme. Oh, the guy touching his face. I remember that shit. Do you remember when memes?
Oh, is this one?
Yeah, that's got to be it. Yeah, it feels good.
So
So this is like one of those like originator memes, like when memes started like slowly becoming a thing.
look at that, House of Dragons. Not watching it.
And neither am I, actually. So the feels good meme, along with there's the guy, man. I don't even know how to look it up, but it'd just be like the guy with the little stick figures, and he'd always be getting angry and flipping desks, and his head would like grow to like 3 times the size it should be. Oh my God, I can't even think of that. It's man, what is it? I know it off the top of my head. I just obviously don't know what I'm trying to say. But memes have come a
Neither
long
do
way.
we.
Yeah, no.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out why. I don't know why I won't make it bigger.
Let's see. Trying to
Hell.
enhance the size. So while you're doing that, what I kind of wanted to talk about in terms of TV and stuff,
Mhm.
I have been watching. I know this
We
is
can
not
just
up your-
move on. It doesn't matter.
I have been watching, and I know this isn't really up your alley, but everybody was raving about it. Is the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix?
Definitely not up my alley.
Man, when I tell you that shit is fucking disturbing as shit.
That's why I don't watch that shit. I don't
Dude,
know why. Why do people watch things that disturb them?
I didn't say I wanted to watch it for like I was like curious, but I'm 3 episodes in, and
Why are you curious about something you know that's going to be disturbing? I don't understand that. That doesn't make logical sense to me.
Well, that's okay. Because the reason being is everybody's saying, I think his name is Evan Peters, the gentleman playing Jeffrey Dahmer,
Yeah, well,
has a amazing performance. So it's like, oh, somebody knocked something out of the park. And so I started watching
not
it.
good enough.
Well, I'm not saying that's not good enough for you, but for me, it's like, okay, I'll take a peep at it.
Mhm.
You know,
Carry on.
So anyway, it is, I don't know the word I want to use. I am into it, but man, they are going deep into, because, you know, a lot of this stuff actually happened. It's based on reality.
Yeah, there's a lot of those on Netflix.
But this one is it's a little different, man. This is more, I don't know, just dark in general. Like, you know, your son had a human head in his
Bruh,
refrigerator.
They're all like that. What was the other one? The Ted Bundy one? There's been a bunch of them. I forgot the guy in California. We said his name.
The Zodiac killer.
Yeah, all that shit. Like it's made to disturb you.
That's
And
pretty-
you're like, oh, it's pretty disturbing. Like,
Oh, I'm
you
gonna
knew
watch
what
it.
the fucking story was.
No, I'm gonna watch it, but dude, last
But
night.
you know what the story is already.
Yeah, but dude, last night I was wrapped up. I had my blanket up like this. I'm not
Oh, you're
gonna
a
lie.
fucking
dude. I was sitting there.
loser.
I'm not a loser, sir.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Epic said that I guess Jeffrey Dahmer grew up down the street from where he is.
He did. This actually took place in Wisconsin. He was caught in '91. I believe.
Now I'm worried about Epic.
Nah, man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Don't worry. He's got too much shit to do.
Call it a fucking joke.
I know. He's not. If you butcher people, just don't let us know. So anyway, but I just find the acting and just the way it's being portrayed, it's in that aspect, it's very good, but it is disturbing. Let's take a look.
Oh my God, this guy with the let's take a look. We gotta teach him how to use Twitch, y'all.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
fuck,
it's-
man.
It's the little wiener dog.
Yeah, but it's cut in half.
I know. It's dude, I like that one a lot. When I was streaming the other night, he sent it to me when I was actually looking at my chat for once.
Oh,
when I was
you're
actually-
learning.
I'm trying to learn.
He's been streaming longer than me, like officially, and he still doesn't know how to use this shit.
Dude, when I get online and I stream, I'm just like, all right, the 5 people that watch me, here we go. And then here we go.
No, I'm saying get off your.
No.
No,
Yeah.
this shit again.
It's all right. It's all right.
No, it's not, bro. It's uncomfortable. For those watching, RJ's playing with himself again, and it's uncomfortable sitting here next to him while he's doing it.
All for the views, folks. All for the views.
It ain't for the views.
No. It's I have a problem.
You have yeah, just do that. Play with the bottle cap because that's what it is a fidget thing.
Yeah. No, I need like a stress ball.
Use the fucking bottle cap for now.
But I was watching it.
Also, we have those lovely ducks over there. You can squeeze those.
I don't want to squeeze the ducks.
Why not?
It just, I don't know, it feels rude.
They were a gift to us.
They were a gift, but do you feel like squeezing them is, wait, do they make noise?
Yeah. Okay, don't do that too much.
It's like a little,
It's a doggy toy.
yeah, there you go. Sweet. All right, I was squeezing our ducks, but just something you should check out, okay, in terms of, oh my God.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. What? They posted nothing came up.
Yeah, hold on.
No, I was pointing at that bottle that you're showing the label.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought that was. Okay. Anyway, but I know you're not going to watch it. But anybody out there watching,
Don't watch it.
Check it out. Don't know if you're going to like it or not. It's really well acted, but it's very disturbing. Just letting you know right now.
Disturb ya.
It is what it is.
Okay.
And
what
then-
else you been watching, man? Besides fucking people getting hacked up and shit.
You're going to laugh at me when I tell you.
We'll see.
I've been watching Chicago Fire.
I don't know. I've watched a couple of episodes. It's pretty good. Again, I'm not a big fan of network TV. So
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I knew you wouldn't really care for it. But I would say it's a pretty dope show for being.
it's all right. I do like when they do the crossovers because they have a lot of those crossover shows.
Yeah,
It was
nowadays.
like Grey's Anatomy with fucking Chicago Fire and some other shit was some. It was like, oh no, one of the police shows was Chicago 911 or some shit.
Chicago PD.
Yeah, is that? I thought it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
911.
there's Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, and Chicago PD.
Yeah, all that bullshit.
Well-
Yeah, it's just regular formulated network television.
I know.
Kind of boring.
Yeah, I know. It's just I think what it is I can binge it and I can just continuously. It's always there. I think that's one of the.
Yeah, but it's still that formula. I don't like it.
It's all right. It's all right. So what I wanted to talk to you also about this week, which I was reading, and was that apparently I didn't see them. There were images and videos of Grand Theft Auto 6 that were leaked by I don't know, a data miner or a hacker.
However they got them. Yeah, that's kind of. I thought we talked about that.
Did we talk about that last week?
I don't remember. I know I saw some of the videos.
So you actually saw them.
I saw like one thing. It was kind of. It looked like. God, fuck! It was like a week and a half ago now. I think it was like a bank heist, maybe. But it looked pretty sick. The mechanics look way different than GTA 5. Because again, I've been playing GTA 5 and I've been watching a lot of GTA 5 role plays. So I know the mechanics. I know how the people run when they're doing certain movements and just all that shit. So when I was seeing this shit happen, I'm like, yo, this is not the same game. Like, obviously it's not the same game, but it's looking pretty promising. But what I saw was like early where it was like their faces could barely be even made out. And the detail wasn't in the materials and wasn't like put in yet. But it looked good, man.
Well, obviously, Rockstar, at least in my opinion, excuse me,
Jesus,
opinion, has never disappointed in terms of a major release or.
Well, I was watching something. Oh, no, I think it was a TikTok and how it was. Yeah, somebody's TikTok, and I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen because basically what it was saying was that Red Dead Redemption 2 was basically a copy of GTA 5. And I was like, duh. First of all, it's the same company. They're using the same engine. Second of all, yeah, they're going to carry over what worked from the previous game and change it into the next game. And I'm like, if we want to be real, wait, no, I'm saying that backwards. No, GTA the shit from GTA 6 was a copy of our Red Dead Redemption 2.
I see. Okay.
I said it all backwards, so I fucked up the whole scenario.
That's all right. I mean,
But my theory was like, yo, like GTA 5, or I should say Red Dead 2 was GTA 5. Like, because I even said it on a couple of streams that since I've been playing the game. It's like I look over the landscape because I played Red Dead 2 already. You look over the landscape and you see, oh shit, how you can just see different things that look exactly the same, and it's like, of course, they're the same company. They're just gonna keep borrowing stuff from the old stuff just to and as long as they're improving it, why do you matter? Like it's just fucked up that they would say that on TikTok, but a lot of people were lighting them up they were like, of course, because it's the same company.
Yeah, no. And again, the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if it is broke, fix it.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people can agree. And that's been, especially with games, we can look at Madden, for example, as a series that's been around forever.
Go ahead.
No. But I'm saying it's. You can probably even apply this to Call of Duty too, man. It's the same tried and true formula year in and year out with a little bit of tweaking. Like that's
this new one. I've been playing it quite a bit, and I've been watching streamers play also. Now, because this week it opened up to everyone.
Yeah, and I'm sure my download's done now, but I started downloading.
It's not a big download actually, it's only it was what?
It was about 40 gigs for me.
Mine was about 40 gigs. That's not huge, but it might be bigger when they pull the other maps in. It's supposed to be like 16 maps.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm sure that's going to take up everybody's hard drive, all that space.
Yeah, I had to delete some stuff on my PlayStation.
Yeah, but I also have an external hard drive, just because the Xbox I have originally only came with 500 gigs.
Yeah,
you know,
shit, fucking my shit was a terabyte and it still used it up already.
Damn, you have a terabyte that's been used up?
I'm pretty sure it was a terabyte because I looked it up I had to look it up. PS4, I'm thinking it's a terabyte in there.
Well, I have one too, but I only have so many games for it. I didn't even check the space on it. I mean, I probably have maybe 5 games total for my PlayStation.
Because I got a lot of free stuff. Like, because PlayStation just, once the game is kind of old, sometimes they'll just give it to people.
Yeah, well, Xbox does something similar with Game Pass, which is a great feature. Or a great service, I should say, for the better online company. But
what?
Yeah, dude, Xbox Live is 10 times better than PlayStation Network.
I guess.
No, at least to me, I feel like that's a fact.
First of all, you're comparing apples. I don't want to say apples to oranges, but the real thing nowadays is Steam. So both of those networks can go fuck themselves.
Well, I know Steam is like the grand poobah. You know what I'm saying?
It is now. And they have their own fucking little portable joint, which I want one.
Let me ask you.
The Steam Deck. I want a Steam Deck.
Have you ever played Half-Life?
Probably once or twice, but it was a long time ago.
No, the only reason I ask is I feel like that's something that you would really like.
Yeah, every time you think that I would like something, I pretty much don't think I'd like it.
I mean, come on, it's Half-Life. Gordon Freeman, Black Mesa Project. I mean,
bro, I don't know.
I just
played games. I played. If it doesn't immediately, I keep hitting this fucking right click shit. If it doesn't immediately catch my attention, I'm good.
Yeah, well, I get. Well, that's.
I told
fair.
you I didn't buy a PlayStation 4 until Red Dead Redemption 2 was even out.
Yeah, because Red Dead Redemption 2 is badass.
Yeah, there's nothing else that I wanted to play. What else? What other game would I wanted to have played on there?
God of War, The Last of Us 1 and 2.
I don't.
There's a couple.
No, I played The Last of Us. I didn't play 1. I mean, I didn't play 2.
Oh, you definitely.
I was gonna download it.
Yeah, I think you'd like
it's
it.
Not better than 1.
Oh man, I don't know, dude. That's actually.
Why is it better than 1?
I think. Oof, man, it's kind of tough. The story in that game is written so well that the way the second game starts, like maybe 30, 40 minutes in, you just get this big old what the fuck moment, and it just changes the landscape of the entire game. And without spoiling too much,
I may go back and play. Look, I didn't play the first one until way into it.
Yeah, no, same here. I didn't play.
It was probably 5 or 6 years after the game came out before I fucking played it.
Uncharted is a really good
I
series.
played Uncharted.
Yeah, have you played all 4 of them?
No, I've only played probably the most recent one.
And
I didn't finish it because some of the puzzles get kind of hard, and I'm just like,
some of them are a little like
Extra?
yeah. I'll agree with that. It's like, okay, as somebody who's played a lot of puzzle games and games with dungeons and stuff like that, and a lot of the answers are right under your nose kind of thing when you're trying to solve a puzzle in a dungeon or whatever the case may be. But some of those puzzles are a little extra. Let's see. Okay. So I agree with Epic.
Wait, no, say it so
Yeah,
people
yeah.
know what it is.
So I will get better at this, I promise, folks. So
please.
Epic is saying, so let's all take a moment to send some thoughts and prayers to our buddy Frashy, who's up in Nova Scotia, Canada, where they're currently having the biggest hurricane in Canadian history. We're hoping for a speedy recovery to your internet. That way, you can, so you can game. Come on, eh? yeah.
Okay, I like how you did that.
Yeah, so
See, that's how you do it. You don't have to go word for word.
Yeah.
You can paraphrase.
yeah, I can paraphrase.
Yeah,
I tried to earlier, but I just completely butchered it. Like 100%.
Now, we were talking about this earlier. Like, I'm still trying to figure out, maybe I need to look up the path of this shit, but how the fuck does Canada have a hurricane?
That is correct. I agree with you. So let's
I'm going to look it up.
let's pull it up. It was Epic knows the name of this this storm because we were talking about it last night when we were playing. It's Hurricane.
What the fuck?
Epic, help me out with the name of this this hurricane. That's
Fiona.
Fiona. Hurricane Fiona, which is kind of ravaging the little island that our buddy Frashy lives on. Hopefully everybody's okay. Stay safe. Obviously when Mother Nature is at its peak and its wrath, it can be very scary. So. Please be safe out there, big guy.
My fucking mic is not working.
And then when you get back on, I'm
not
sure
my mic, my fucking...
you'll still probably be better than me. It's okay.
Well,
I understand.
That's not hard.
Oh, shut up. I'm good. I'm very good, actually. I was a 50 in SWAT.
I don't know what that was all about. What was it? What were we saying? Fiona hurricane path. Now that we know the name, it's easier to look up.
Fiona Path.
Oh, there it is.
There
Perfect. It hurt me. Oh, I got to make this smaller now.
Oh, look, first thing. Hurricane Fiona, Canada hit by historic extreme event.
Oh, here's the path here.
Here, so we're pulling up, the radar, the hurricane radar. Oh, that tree is already uprooted out of the ground. So it looks like it. Oh,
The fuck?
don't you hate that when you start scrolling down, then 10 ads pop up and it just puts you back at the top? It drives me nuts.
This is the Sun Sentinel. Is that a Canadian thing?
And apparently, how hurricanes are created, first a mommy cloud and then a daddy cloud get together.
Are you serious right now?
Well, if Epic says that, it must be true.
Okay. I didn't see that in the chat. My bad.
See now. See, if I say it, it's not funny. But if somebody else does,
No, it's not. I thought you were being serious.
no. You think I really think hurricanes is
Wait,
hurricanes?
so this is the official path? I don't want to put this up unless we know what the official path was.
Let's see.
Oh no, there's another hurricane about to hit Orlando.
Yes, and I actually have a friend who lives in Florida that was just talking about that as well.
We are in hurricane season, folks.
So it looks like it's coming up.
Hold on, I gotta make this smaller.
Yeah, we're trying to get the path of the hurricane. But yeah, I remember, what was it? God, maybe it was the year 2000?
The year 2000.
Yeah, I would say right around that time when I think this area was hit by a hurricane to more of an extent, because I feel like typically during hurricane season, we always get the tail end of the weather. We'll get like a bad day of rain or something like that.
Oh, that's because by the time it gets to us, it's lost all its power.
Yeah. So we've never really, at least here where we reside, have never really felt the effects of like a hurricane, like just the full force winds.
We have.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
I was really young when it happened. Actually, didn't we get hit by the tail end of one last year and it was knocking over a bunch of trees? Yeah, because I remember a bunch of trees got knocked over.
Yeah, but I think the one that really sticks out in my mind was like when I was, I think, in the 6th grade, man, because we lost power. This is when I lived in Lorton. We lost power for like a day and a half. Like it was just really coming down. The wind was going crazy. That's the one, at least in my mind, that sticks out. Obviously, if it rains here, it pours, and whatever the case may be. But that's the one that really
cliche having ass motherfucker.
Well, you know what? It's not a bad cliche. When it rains, it pours because it's water and it's falling and it's wet.
Okay, goddamn.
Like
yeah, I can't find the exact path. I
Okay.
just know it's hitting there now. But I want to know where it originated. Let's see if we can find origin point. Origin.
Let me put that down.
Point.
Over here. This over here. And we're back.
This guy.
It's always good to be back,
This
folks.
is what I have to deal with, folks.
Yeah, not only on the show, but on a regular day-to-day basis.
100%.
It's pretty kind of sad, don't you think?
A little bit.
That's all right. Anyway.
Fiona as a tropical storm. Is it a hurricane or a tropical storm?
Isn't they're not the same things, correct?
No.
Could you explain the difference?
Tropical storm is smaller than a hurricane.
Okay. See, I don't think I actually knew that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Actually, Epic, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking just off the coast of Africa. It's probably a little warmer there than usual, and it just started a little storm and then got pushed over. But usually, because it's so far north, it starts to get cool enough where it'll probably dissipate pretty fast. But I don't know. With the quote unquote climate change, we're not going into politics. I'm just saying that could be a possibility of why we're seeing it. Because again, we haven't seen. Normally, like RJ said, they start in the Caribbean or just again still off the coast of Africa, but farther down where it's warmer, it builds up steam, and then it'll either go up towards the Caribbean, hitting some, maybe even go over as far as like the Gulf of Mexico,
Okay.
and then go up and hit Texas and all that, or Louisiana, like Katrina, or it'll go up through Florida or straight through Florida and then up. And once it hits land, it kind of loses its power because it can't draw any more power from the water.
Yeah.
So the warm water, the warm sea is where it gets a lot of its power. So that's why when it hits land, it dies off.
All right, folks. And you know what that's called? That's called science, okay?
Yep.
And that is the Mad Scientist Lab, podcast, which we do every week.
We're mad.
And we do it here on Twitch, live every Saturday around 6 p.m.
Yeah, we had a little delay today, but it is.
And also, me and Jared thought we knew better than a GPS, and we did not.
No, we did.
We did because we thought it was in a different spot.
I thought, we did think it was in a different spot, but I thought it was going to take us, like up, like toward like your job.
Yeah,
And I was like, that's not.
there's nothing over there.
Yeah.
That's just a neighborhood full of trees and homes, and the giant road blockade that separates it from the highway.
Yep.
And that's pretty much about it. But you can catch us here every week. Okay,
You just said that.
yeah, but still, we got to make sure that people want to join the chat.
Well, if you're here and you want to join the chat, well, yeah. If you're on, if you're listening on YouTube or on whatever, wherever you listen, make sure you go to the twitch.tv /VizBadScientist. Follow so you can get the live auto notification. And subscribe on YouTube if you're already there at YouTube. Yeah. Oh, one more announcement. Not that we're leaving. I'm just got to make the announcements and everything. This Tuesday, September 27th, we're doing another open mic comedy night. And I know I'm sounding like a freaking repetitive
A broken record.
repetitive Andy over here. But yeah, please come out, show up. Do some comedy or watch some comedy. Either way, you can get some drinks, you can get some food. Like Epic said, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, let's go, folks. Yeah, just come on down and shoot your shot. You think you're funny? You're probably not, but that's all right. You can come on down. Nah, I'm just joking.
Well, that's true though.
Yeah, but come on down. Everybody that works behind the bar is awesome. Always takes very, very good care of their patrons. Just come on down, be local, be friendly. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being friendly, especially in 2022.
I'll tell you one thing. There are people who show up, and they show up sporadically, and I don't know if they feel like they're professionals just because they do their thing in places,
Okay.
and then they start trying to give other comedians advice.
Oh, one of those kinds of people.
Yeah, and then they go on stage, and it's like,
You suck.
I was trying to be politically correct,
Okay.
motherfucker. God damn.
Well, I thought I was feeding off the joke. My bad.
No, there was no joke.
No
This was,
shit.
this was.
I was actually dead serious,
This
folks.
is, this is reality. But yeah, they'll go up and then they'll be not that great, and it's like, well, why are you giving other people advice when you need to give yourself or find some advice to give yourself?
Have you ever looked in the mirror and talked to yourself, folks, on a Tuesday afternoon when it's slowly raining? You need to do your laundry and dinner is not prepared. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. So,
What, crickets like that?
I guess sure. You
Nah,
know,
I told
you know,
you got to write shit, man.
when I was a kid, I was actually afraid of crickets.
Okay.
They used to scare the fucking shit out of me, dude. You know why? Because they can launch into the air, Jared. Like an octane off of a
Yeah,
jump
but
pad.
those aren't as bad. It's the spider crickets that are the bad
Those
ones.
are fucking scary too. I forgot about them. Don't bring them up again because
I don't see too many of them down here.
too many of them. So you've seen them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when we had the little sticky pad. Yeah, they're just little. I think what
Well,
it is.
actually, it's still kind of early. When it starts to get a little cooler, they'll be out.
I'm going to buy a flamethrower and burn this motherfucker down.
That's why I keep. That's why I keep them little things. I need to replace those little sticky joints. I keep those around my house.
Isn't it kind of crazy how many bugs accumulate
Yeah.
like around your household if you
I live on the bottom floor, so I know.
and there's a lot of your neighborhood is kind of in a wooded area.
It's neat. Yeah, it is.
yeah,
I didn't
there-
even think about that. Like,
a lot of woods.
Fucking trees are right there.
And whatnot. So yeah, I mean, bugs are bugs, but dude, the thing about crickets or even the notorious spider crickets, when they jump, they just launch into the air, and that's what makes them scary.
Yeah, but crickets know where the fuck they're going. Spider crickets, I don't know if they're blind or whatever, and I don't feel like looking it up, but they fucking, and they actually, I think they're called camel spiders or something like that. Fuck that. I gotta look it up. God
there.
damn it.
So we're gonna find the correct terminology for the demon cricket that roams the earth, just jumping around and just creepy as fuck. But that's okay. So what my dad used to do because I used to go down into my basement.
Camel spider.
Camel spider. That even sounds worse.
Oh wait, what did I say? Origin. I said spider, motherfucker.
I thought it said camel toe. Anyway,
Of course you did. You fucking got a fucking weird mind.
I don't have a weird mind.
You went straight to camel toe, bro. Oh no, that's not the one.
Oh God, get it away. So that is a creepy looking fucking bug.
That's not the one though.
Okay, so I'm going to erase that from my mind completely. Japanese spider crab. I don't know what that is either. Oh, my God. So anyway, as most of you folks probably know by now, I probably suffer from arachnophobia. I saw the movie with John Goodman, and when he got split in half when the giant spider came.
Camel crickets is what it's called. I know it was camel something.
Camel crickets. So just, they're not intimidating by look. Yeah, they just jump in. Anyway, so I used to play in the basement when I was a kid. It's my playroom-ish kind of thing, go down there. And on occasion, I'd find a cricket in the corner, and you know what I used to? I would start screaming bloody murder, Jared. Okay? So my dad would come downstairs thinking I'm being abducted, and then he saw the little bug in the corner, and he'd be like, "Oh, RJ, quit being a pussy." And, "Okay, Dad, sure." And my dad would pick it up with his bare hands. Okay, this was the crazy part.
Oh, he said, this motherfucker said exactly what it was. How the fuck did you know that? And how to spell it, too.
Let's see. Let's take a look. It is, what? So John is having an aneurysm currently.
No,
folks.
look, it says it right there.
Do you know how to pronounce that?
No, I'm not. It's Rapid. Oh, he's I'm good at Google. Okay, gotcha.
Rafahida forderide.
So 4 day,
For
4 day, 4 day,
40 day.
4 day.
Florida.
No.
Florida.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, they come from Florida.
No, they don't.
No.
Let's see. What's the actual thing? I can't pronounce any of that of sub order. Oh my god, this insect shit.
Bugs are kind of fascinating.
Has a worldwide distribution. Common names for these insects include the cave witta, cave crickets, camel crickets. Camelback crickets, camel crickets,
Hogan bug.
Hogan bugs, spider crickets, and sand treaders. But how do they? Because I know, because I guess they go in dark areas. So
All right. So if you're in your house, folks,
they live 1 to 2 years.
Really?
Fucking shit, bruh.
That's probably why they like dark spaces. Maybe. Well, then no, that doesn't correlate well.
He said the most common name for them is fish bait. Fish love these things. Oh, really?
Oh, so great. So when we go to Wisconsin, I'm probably gonna have to hold this goddamn thing
I'm
in my
not
hand.
holding that shit.
Epic, you're gonna be holding all the bugs, sir.
No, I'll use something else, bruh.
Yeah, like worms, like normal people, or a little bait.
Let's
You
see
know,
what
I've been fishing about two or three times. in my
Here's
life.
their home. Here's their home. Let's see.
Uh,
In the wild, they're typically found in caves and forested areas where there's plenty of places to hide beneath leaves, rocks, and rotten logs in the summer and fall.
like stink bugs.
Like stink bugs, spider crickets are accidental invaders into our homes, loving dark and damp places like basements, like I said, crawl spaces, garages, and sheds.
Well, folks, we're gonna be buying a flamethrower for my birthday next year.
No, I told you how to get rid of them. Them motherfuckers dumb. They'll fucking land right on them shits.
It's got.
Put it in the corner, damp, dark places.
So, is there something in that adhesive
It's
that
not-
they're attractive to? That they're-
Maybe. I don't know. But it's not damp down here.
No. If it was damp down, my mother would not allow that.
Yeah.
And I don't think you would allow it either.
Nope.
And
Not
I don't
with all
think.
this equipment down here.
Hell no, dude.
Now, when I say damp, I mean like just in the air.
Yeah, no, like a
It's-
moisture.
It's pretty
you know.
dry down here.
Thank God. We don't want any home invaders because I don't want to have to burn my goddamn house down.
And I think it's a little harder for them to get in here.
Because this is
It's kind of
underground.
yeah.
And whatnot.
But they used to go into my mom's basement. But
Yeah.
the patio, there was a patio door there too, so they would probably skeet in through the patio door.
You know what used to, when I lived down the road from here, the things that would be in my house, not all the time, were fucking centipedes, dude.
Oh, they're mine.
Oh,
I
dude.
see them every night. Like one night, I was
Man,
streaming one night, and I didn't have anybody on, but I was streaming and fucking I see something out of the corner of my eye running across the fucking floor, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh shit! I had to get up on the chair. I fucking hate centipedes, bro.
dude, centipedes are creepy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Okay, we thought crickets were bad. Centipedes stink. So when I used to live in my old house, this was the worst part. So I'm in my basement. This is a semi-underground basement.
Mhm.
It's like underground in the front, but in the back I can walk out to like ground level, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'd be playing my Xbox. This was kind of around the peak time of dope in his gaming. Now I'm old and decrepit. I'd be sitting there with the lights off, got the TV blaring, sitting in my chair, going on, and literally shooting up behind my television, just up on my wall. I mean, big motherfuckers too, scary looking alien-like creatures.
Not like the big like millipede, like the little smaller ones, right?
No, so I've seen smaller ones, but I have seen bigger ones. Like not, I mean, I've seen ones probably like this big, dude. Like
Where? What the
in,
fuck?
in length, in length.
You should not be seeing those.
Yeah, that's why
Those are like the poisonous ones.
dude, I killed the fucking shit out of it. I was beating that motherfucker with my Steeler croc. All right, I was beating the crap out of it.
Hold up.
Blood stain on the wall.
Rewind. Your what? Your Steeler croc?
Yeah, I had a pair of Steeler crocs.
Oh, you're fucking weird.
I'm not a weirdo. I'm a fan. And my
Yeah,
team
but
is.
Crocs?
My grandma gave them to me. They're comfortable.
Okay.
Have you ever worn a pair of Crocs?
No, and I refuse to.
I'm getting you a pair of Crocs for
No,
Christmas.
well,
Dude,
they will never get worn.
dude, I want you to put them on the show and put your feet up on the table
They'll
so
never
everybody
get
can.
worn.
They're comfortable.
I don't
and I
care how
think-
comfortable they are. I always see people with. I feel like their fucking feet stink.
Now, I can kind of agree with that,
I know because it's fucking basically plastic on your foot.
but you should wear them with socks. You shouldn't wear them barefoot. Oh, my God. They're not clogs, okay?
No, he said Steeler beauty clogs.
Yeah, they're not beauty clogs. And
Let me ask you this, Epic. Do you wear Crocs? First of all, it's probably too cold up there for them to wear
first
Crocs.
of all, he probably created Crocs. He probably carves them out of the skin of fish.
Look, I guarantee. We'll see. We're going to see right now. It's going to take a minute because by the time it gets to them, it takes a little bit of time.
If Epic wears Crocs, I'd be surprised.
Oh, well, he said no, but his kids do.
All right, well, his kid's pretty smart. He also killed me with a gravity hammer for his first kill in gaming ever. What an honor that was. I couldn't believe he killed me either. The kid was like 2. He killed me in a game where I am far superior.
You got killed by a 2-year-old?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Wow.
It's a fucking gravity hammer, dude. It's got the radius of a fucking,
sure,
a
sure.
meteor that strikes
Oh,
Earth.
no, actually, it was 19 months. He wasn't 2 yet.
Oh, yeah, it's even worse.
I know it's worse.
Yeah, the gravity hammer has a radius of a comet hitting the Earth and destroying all its population.
What's worse is that you admitted it live on air.
That's okay. I still have a 50 in SWAT. Doubles, Slayer, and
guy.
1 Lone Wolves. But, well,
This guy with his one-time achievement.
Getting a 50 was like, making it to like top-tier Buddhist-level monk.
All right, Al Bundy.
Just,
I got 4 touchdowns.
Dude, I'm actually, it's crazy? I think I'm that guy.
Oh, there you are. Like, the way you fucking play with yourself over there while we're doing the show, like you're watching TV, you're drinking your beer. You just don't have your Peggy Bundy and the 2 kids.
I don't need 2 kids. I don't need no damn with Peggy Bundy.
Peggy Bundy was hot. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
I didn't say she wasn't. I was just saying, you heard me. I was like,
And Kelly was hot, too.
Yeah, man. What happened to 90s sitcoms, man? I tell you.
They became fucking Parks and Recreation.
You know what's crazy? I think I've only watched like 2 episodes of that show.
Same here.
Yeah.
All those shows, like I don't really fuck with The Office. What do they call them?
You don't like The Office?
I've seen episodes. I mean, I don't lose my mind over episodes like other people do. Like, oh my God, have you seen The Office? Oh, this is so great. And look, I'll tell you this, the BBC one was better.
That was with what's his face?
The
Ricky Gervais.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That guy's funny as shit.
Same Epic, same. Kelly and both Kellys. The one from Saved by the Bell.
Oh, I see.
The one for actually most of the Saved by the Bell cast. The girls anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for correcting yourself.
Yeah, I had to
Jared.
make sure because sometimes you never know these days. Who else back then? Oh, the power. Oh, I saw a meme the other day. I wish I could find it. It was like all my '90s crushes, and it was Kelly Bundy, Pink Ranger, Kelly Lebowski. What's her name? Lebowski.
What about Topanga?
And Topanga was on there. It was those 4 that were on there.
Oh man, Topanga.
Those all got us all through.
Yeah, and a couple of female wrestlers for the wrestling.
We've done the wrestling thing before.
The wrestling folks out there.
There are none.
There's a couple.
You're the only one.
I am a fan, and if I'm the only fan, I am proud.
You're the only fan that watches this show.
I am an only fan of.
And his OnlyFans is RJ Spanks It.
Dude, you should fucking. Oh, fuck. Dude, honestly, bro, that should be the name of the episode, bro. RJ Spanks It.
We'll see. We'll see. I might have to clean that up a bit.
Dude, RJ Spanks It, dude. It can be interpreted in so many ways.
No, it can't.
I'm just saying.
Not in that context.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. It's all good. Do you like the skull glasses I got?
Yeah.
They're pretty cool, right?
You're talking about it. Nobody else knows what you're talking about.
So I was actually about to show folks. So obviously, my birthday was yesterday. A gift from my younger sibling was these skull glasses. You can't really. They kind of look tiki-ish a little bit to an extent, but really, really cool. Got a set of 4, believe it or not. So something for us to drink out of on a week-to-week basis until the end of time, which is a long time.
We also have the beakers. You keep forgetting about the beakers. The whole point of getting those beakers was to use them to drink on the show.
You know, it's crazy. I do a lot of things that we're supposed to do on the show, but I don't do them at all. Like promote it.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
You said you do a lot of things, but you don't do it?
No, so I'm supposed to do certain things for the show, but I don't do it. I just go in the other direction. It's oh, this is what we're supposed to do. It's like, nah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to do it. Well, I don't say I'm not going to do it. I subconsciously don't do it. No, I don't do it on purpose.
Is this some kind of rebellious thing in your mind?
No. I'm not rebelling in any way, shape, or form, but I think I subconsciously don't know.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Well, that's the thing. You have to put it in your conscious, your forward conscious, not your subconscious.
Yeah. It's kind of a thing, but, you know, it is what it is. So I want to talk about something. So earlier this week, I was at work, and, you know, we've talked about this on the show before. On more than one occasion, I had to take a shit. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, you know, time comes, the deed needs to be done. So it's kind of quiet around the local workplace. So I decided to go use the public facility. Okay. So I'm in there, you know, walk in, look around, making sure I'm not being caught in the act.
Motherfucker assessing the situation like you fucking just shot some targets down.
Dude, that is how I feel when I walk into a public bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I go in, find the smaller stall. Are you a bigger stall guy or a smaller stall guy?
We talked about this like 2 weeks ago. I like to be away from everything.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You went downstairs at your other job. Okay. So I go into the smaller stall because all the space, I don't feel it's necessary. I need to be in one spot. You know, I'm not doing it too much. But anyway, so I go in, I sit down, start doing my business. And as I'm doing it, somebody walks in. So I stop.
Did you fucking pinch your butt cheeks together?
No, I mean, I was kind of at a point to where I was like done.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, I'm sorry, wasn't sure. So this other person comes in, and in my head, I'm thinking, God, I hope this person's just taking a piss. But no, they walk right on past me. They go into the other stall, and I'm thinking, oh, man, this guy's taking a shit, right, dude? And I would say maybe 15 seconds after, and it's so fucking awkward, man. And it's so awkward.
This conversation is awkward.
Well, dude, it's fun, you know.
Okay.
So the guy sits down and proceeds to blow up the toilet next to me. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it was just a very weird scenario that I found myself in, because normally that doesn't happen to me. It's not often that I go into a public restroom and take a shit. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like. And the guy just proceeds to just blow it up, you know, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, oh my God, this is weird. So I finish up, you know, take care of myself. I wait for this guy to get up and leave. I waited for him to leave before I left the bathroom, before I got out of my stall, because I was uncomfortable. Dude, it was fucking bad, dude. It was fucking awkward, Jared. I'm sorry. I know that you've been in the desert and shit in holes and, you know, saved America, which is fine. You know.
I didn't do that.
But yeah, it was just very, like, it's been a long time since something that's happened to me where I'm kind of shitting next to somebody else.
He said saved America.
I'm just saying.
Didn't do that, trust me. If I did.
Well, I did. This story wouldn't be happening.
People wouldn't get their cars towed for bullshit reasons.
Yeah. It's so dumb how that happened. But, you know, it's so dumb. Yeah, the government's got it out for all of us.
Tell you how much it costs.
Look, man, I look at tow bills at work all the time, dude. I 100% understand. And I know each company is different, you know, so.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like, they put it up there like the county says they can do it. But, like if it's different for every company, then how is it like the county saying it's the law or whatever?
So I was reading that sign that was outside of that little window in the.
Don't give specific numbers.
No. I'm not. But I was reading it, and I was kind of going through it a little bit, and I was just like, huh. Oh, the first thing that came to my head was like, oh my God, this shit is fucking expensive for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Second of all, the location that we were currently at, you would need a fucking treasure map to find it. You know what I'm saying? It's
They
like
do
we
that
were
on
looking,
purpose.
yeah, looking for lost gold is what we were doing.
And then they have that whole entire part of the building, but they use that little one corner of the section.
Yeah, it is like the greatest lie.
It's a scam. Like tow companies are fucking scams. They're a racket. It's a fucking extortion. It's the ultimate form of legal extortion. That's what I believe it is.
You know what's crazy? You're right.
Yeah,
dude. People that tow cars.
And I was gonna say something about that, like on social media. I know somebody who's a tow truck driver, but he likes to do the bigger shit. He's doing it because he loves big toys and shit.
I mean,
which I can give you that. But if you go around just fucking yanking people's fucking cars or property, and then extort or like, and then say, "Hey, is this yours? Well, I could take it off if you give me $50." Like what? Just fucking drop it.
It's so funny you say that. So one time, years ago, this is when I had my Ford Taurus, dude, my very first car. I went out to Georgetown to go to a smoke shop, okay? It's right down the street. Well, I would say Adams Morgan. You know, it was literally right down the street from Jumbo Slice. For anybody that's in the area knows what Jumbo Slice is. There's a Exxon gas station right across the street from this little smoke shop that I was going to. I was in there for maybe 10 minutes. So I actually parked at the gas station because I'm not trying to park on the street. If anybody knows the D.C. area and the surrounding, parking is a nightmare. So I found a spot. I parked at the gas station, walked across the street, went down. I think I bought like a bong or a grinder or something, just something very minimal or whatever. I come back out. My car is on a fucking tow lift in the air, dude. And I had been gone 10 minutes. That's it. So I don't know if I was illegally parked. I didn't think so. I didn't see a sign. And I'm running, I'm fucking booking it. And I'm like, dude, I was like, what are you doing with my fucking car? He's like, oh, you can't park here. I was like, dude, there's a space right here. I was like, put my shit down. And when I say this motherfucker dropped my car, dude, he dropped it, dude. And then he just drove off. And I was so fucking pissed because, one, it's my only car.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
I thought he damaged my suspension from the front end because the way he dropped it, it drove okay, but the way it hit the ground was completely, unacceptable.
Yeah, he didn't think he was gonna get caught.
Dude, that guy came in out of fucking nowhere, dude.
Well, that's what they do.
What if I just couldn't believe it?
They're sneaky little fuckers, bro.
Dude, they're like the fucking what are the spider crickets,
Nah,
they dwell in damp, dark places.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
They're the scum of the earth.
They really are.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Has anybody
And then the motherfucker tried to get an attitude with me. I'm like, I'm trying to explain to him the situation, and he's getting an attitude with me. He was like yelling at me, and then gets mad because I call him an asshole.
Yeah, well, dude, if he's an asshole, he's an asshole.
Yeah,
Dude,
he was like, don't tell me and walk off. I was like, bruh, I will tell you to your face. You come out of that truck and come out. Then he starts rolling the window. I'm like, why are you rolling the window up? Because it's COVID. Like, really?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Really? You got with all this beard you got going on your fucking face. Trust me.
You probably got lice living in that motherfucker, dude.
Huh?
He probably has lice living in it, dude.
Well, I don't know. He's probably whatever. But it's like, who do you think? You think that I don't have the balls to tell you what you are? Like, who you been dealing with, bruh?
Yeah.
You ain't been dealing with the likes of me. I will fuck your ass up.
Now, that's when Jared took out the fucking rocket launcher that he stores in my trunk.
No, because they probably carry too. So, like.
You know, it's crazy. I would say if any, besides a police officer, any company that might carry a weapon.
Oh, no, they 100% carry.
It's understandable to a degree.
To a degree.
It's like, hey, maybe sometimes a tow is justified. Maybe if I park in a handicap spot.
No, I get it. I get it, but not from my place of residence.
Yeah, you live there. Why the fuck you telling? Yeah,
and I have my fucking parking tag in there and everything. So, like, whatever.
So how do you think that came about? Do you think they just drove by? Do you think
bro, this is what they do because I've watched them. They come in and they go around and they shine a flashlight, checking all their shit, like whether it's, I don't know, legit or whatever. And if it's not they fucking pick it up and take it.
Dude, I don't know.
I watched them take one last night. Some other lady's car, and I think she saw it. She went out there and like I guess maybe she didn't have $50. That was the other thing. I was like, bro, nobody carries fucking cash anymore. He was like, yeah, they do. I'm like, no, they don't. Not many people just have cash laying around where they can pay some douchebag $50 to put their car down. That like all you got to do is just fucking.
And where's that
reverse the
$50 really going? In that
And-
person's
and- no,
pocket,
in his
their
pocket.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I'm saying.
Give me $50 and I'll let your shit go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can probably go buy meth later because they all probably do drugs.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they clearly look like they aren't the highest class of human being.
nah, it's like whoever woke up and said, "Hey,
I want to
wanna be-
steal people's property.
yeah, I want to be a
Assholes.
toad. Yeah, I want to be a legitimate dick to society."
Assholes.
Yeah,
That's why he got offended when I said it. I was like, because he knew it was the truth.
yeah, you're a dude. You're a douche bag.
The truth hurts.
It-
The truth hurts.
It does. Somebody told me the truth once. The truth once. You know what I did? I hid in my room for 3 days. That's what I did. And I remember, another time.
Yeah, Epic. I don't know if they consider that private property because it's a apartment complex. So I don't know what. I don't know. I guess it's. I don't know. I've been told different things different times. So I need to actually go in and read. Maybe I get a lawyer to look at that shit.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't see why not, man. If you're in your own parking space and you're not disrupting anybody or causing a nuisance,
Yeah.
I don't think they're. Put it this way. Here, I'll give you a better example. So last year, obviously I work at a car dealership now. I can get a state inspection any day of the week, no problem. Text, be like, hey, I'll do it, no problem. So my sticker was dead for maybe 2 months.
I might need to go get my shit done over there.
Yeah,
But-
please.
yeah.
Maybe 2 months. So I'm driving around now. This is a little as COVID is ending, that whole situation.
Mhm.
I know a lot of cops or a lot of people were driving around with dead stickers, dead tags because they weren't driving at all. So I had a dead sticker for about 2 months, maybe even a little longer than that. And I still came home every night. I was like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I just kept putting it off because I live down the street, no problem.
Yeah, how do you handle like people who work from? There's a lot more people working from home now. Like, if I don't drive, why do I have to immediately go get an inspection? I don't know. It's just,
No, but these are the right questions.
they got to
to ask.
rewrite the rules.
Yeah,
man.
so that's the right question to ask because one day I came out, this is when I parked on the street. Now, granted, I was not in my own personal parking spot.
Bruh, when we were coming back, I was looking at all the inspection stickers. Half of the ones that are on the street were fucking.
They're expired.
They're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. And so I came out one morning and I walked up and I saw it on my windshield. I already knew what it was. I knew it was a ticket for my dead sticker.
Mm.
So I looked at it. I'm thinking, shit. I should have listened to my mom. She kept telling me to do it. I was like, yeah. So $50 ticket. They didn't tow my shit. Do you know what I mean?
Because that's the difference though. Like, I can take it if it's actual law enforcement that's doing it. I agree with that. But some random company, for-profit company, coming around snatching people's shit up, to me,
I think you should get a lawyer, dude.
I might have to.
Because if you really think about it, they had no reason to take your car.
No,
None whatsoever.
no, my rent's up to date. It was a sneeze.
Jesus Christ.
My rent's up to date. Only thing is just the shit on my car. But there's reasons. I told you the reasons, especially.
Which legitimately within law makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't get this done because this is currently occurring. This is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And that's.
But I don't know. There might be some stipulations or whatever. I don't know. Well, whatever. We can get into that later on. But I don't want to divulge all information on here.
No, that's fine. But still, I got a ticket. But like you said, law enforcement is obviously different than
the cops come do it and fucking fine. But this fucking loser.
Yeah,
Fuck outta here.
like who are you? Like,
Yeah.
Do you know why they took that woman's car? The one you said they took the other night or last night?
I felt when I don't know. It was kind of dark, but I would suspect that she was probably not. She probably didn't live there, and she was at somebody else's house, and they just parked there because she was going to be
So
there.
she was.
She didn't look familiar to me,
Okay.
and the car didn't look familiar to me either. So I was just, she was probably just parked in the wrong place, which I get. If you don't have the residential sticker, then
Yeah, and you're in somebody else. You're occupying somebody else's spot.
well, no, we don't have. Well, there are some reserved spots, but then there's regular open spots for residents. But even if you're in one of those open spots, if you have a sticker that says you're supposed to be there, then I don't understand the big deal. But that's just me. I keep forgetting to change the camera too.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I know. I'm logically I'm not, but
Legally,
legally I may be.
Well, that at the end of the day, that could be hearsay to an extent. Like, oh well, hey, if put it this way, if you explained yourself, not obviously to the dickhead that took your car, but like say if a cop came up and said, hey, your sticker's dead or whatever the case may be, and it's just like, well, hey, this is what's going on, this and that.
Well, the funny part is, I see more tow trucks running through there than I see fucking police officers patrolling through there. I've never seen a cop car in there, except for if something was going down, and that's rare.
Especially in
I have seen a lot of fire trucks. That happens a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Huh. Especially where you're located too. But times have changed. People have changed.
Well, you gotta remember it's ambulance included with that. The EMS is in there also.
Well, okay, that's fair. That makes that's obviously makes the most sense.
Yep.
And whatnot. So here.
And whatnot. Can somebody tell this man stop using and whatnot?
I can't help it. And whatnot.
All right, we gotta go.
All right. So we gotta go, folks. But that doesn't mean that we won't be back.
Actually, you know what? I can't talk to a viewer about that now that I think about it.
Sure.
Yep.
So, with that being said, which is not going to be what's being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 149. Yes.
Look, Epic, he's never going to learn.
149 episodes of this here Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Hold on. He doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. All he has to do, he doesn't even have to turn it around. He could just put it slightly off camera, and it'll be perfect.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Or put it over here.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 149. Yes, 149 episodes of this here Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, Richard J., the pizza guy.
Simpson.
The ever grateful Jared, the visual mad scientist.
Grateful?
You are very grateful.
I am grateful.
You're very grateful.
Thank you, RJ.
No.
Happy birthday again.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, and I do appreciate all the love that was given to me yesterday. It is, it does not go unnoticed. So thank you, everybody that participated and made me feel special, specialer than I already am. So we will see you guys next week.
One question: Steelers are 1-2.
Yes, sir.
Figured that. I figured that. Okay.
And we will see you guys in the playoffs. So we will see you guys next week live here on Twitch, 6 p.m.-ish, that kind of thing. But thank you, as always, for listening. If you're checking us out on YouTube, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Review, especially review. Let us know how you feel about
and
us.
hit the notification bell below. Smash the like button on everything.
Everything. So we will see you guys next week. Peace. I have to pee really bad. Like, really bad. Am I still being recorded?
Yep, give me 1 second.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. Merit Scientist Lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The Merit Scientist